We shall begin tonight with the Hudson Bay Company adorned Flint's most eminent local historian, Mr. Gary Flinn.
And movie star, I might add. Yes. And now that it's winter, I'm back wearing Joseph's coat.
Yeah.
So, in case someone wants to talk back on a video like what's now in the Flint Underground channel, I think it was Nick complaining about my not wearing a coat during one presentation. Well, it was hot that night. So, who wants to wear a wool coat when it's hot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might. Get rid of the belly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a great way to dehydrate.
Yes.
Of course, 6 years ago, I wrote a book, Remembering Flint, Michigan, Stories from the Vehicle City, which is available at local bookstores, my back seat of my car, for $19.99 for the cover price.
$19.99.
And early next year, I will have another book out called Hidden History of Flint. What I have right now, as soon as I put this aside, is the manuscript. I'm going to read from that manuscript regarding a bank which is undergoing some changes. As you probably know, some First Merit Bank branches are getting new signs. They'll be shrouded temporarily with First Merit Bank signs, and I'll mention what it's going to be come after the President's Day weekend in February. So here's the chapter from the next book, which hopefully, depending upon what the editors do, here's what I call it: The History of National Bank of Flint, scratch. Michigan National Bank, scratch. Standard Federal Bank, scratch. LaSalle Bank, scratch. Bank of America, scratch. Huntington National Bank. On Friday, September 12, 2014, the Flint area branch offices of the Bank of America closed permanently at 12 noon. The following Monday, on September 15th, the branch is reopened as the Huntington National Bank. Huntington was founded in 1866 in Columbus, Ohio by P.W. Huntington. Huntington's Flint operations go back to the depths of the 1930s Great Depression. The National Bank of Flint was founded on January 30th, 1934 to free up the impounded deposits of two failed banks which did not reopen after the 1933 bank holiday, Union Industrial Bank and First National Bank of Flint. The following day, National Bank of Flint opened its doors at 9 a.m. in the former Union Industrial Bank building, which is today the Mott Foundation building, which housed the descendant local banks up to Bank of America. The president of National Bank of Flint was Robert T. Longway. The wartime economy after the 1941 Pearl Harbor attack had the National Bank of Flint concerned about the possible impact of wartime restrictions on Flint's auto industry, so they expressed interest in a buyout offer from Lansing-based Michigan National Bank. Michigan National Bank was founded on December 31st, 1940 by banking official Howard W. Stoddard, who orchestrated the merger of banks in Lansing, Grand Rapids, Port Huron, Battle Creek, Saginaw, and Marshall to create the new bank. Stoddard had served as the federal official for the Reconstruction Finance Corporation in Michigan to provide help to failing banks during the Great Depression. Stoddard was familiar with the National Bank of Flint as he helped to organize it. The directors of the National Bank of Flint voted to dissolve the bank on March 12, 1942 and sell its assets to Michigan National. A former Flint Trust Company official who had moved to Boston, Fred Lavery, returned to Flint to become Michigan National Senior Vice President in charge of the Flint branch. Local advertising from Michigan National Bank made it clear that control of the bank and the issuing of loans would remain in the hands of Flint bank officials. The World War II boom made the Flint branch of Michigan National Bank very profitable. At that time, Michigan had very tough banking laws. Banks could only establish branch offices within a 25-mile radius. As Michigan National is based in Lansing, it could only establish additional branches in the Lansing area. That forced the Flint office of Michigan National Bank to operate only in its downtown location in the Mott Foundation building. In 1962, Michigan National opened a drive-through office downtown at the corner of 1st and Beach Street, now a Chase drive-through branch. Michigan National got around the branch office restriction for Flint by connecting the drive-through office with the main office of the Mott Foundation building via a pneumatic tube buried underground. In 1966, a new 3-story addition for Michigan National's Flint branch was built adjacent to the Mott Foundation building at the former site of the Strand Theater. Today, it's the Commerce Center building. When legislation was enacted in Michigan to allow for bank holding companies in 1972, Michigan National Bank formed Michigan National Corporation as the bank holding company, which could establish separate banks within the 25-mile radius. The bank Michigan National Corporation established for the Flint area was named Michigan National Bank, Mid-Michigan, which opened its first office on Miller and Linden Roads in 1973 and eventually took over the downtown location. Losses, which Michigan National suffered in the early 1980s due to the bank holding company's exposure to two major bank failures, led to the shutting of half of Michigan National's 700 ATMs and the closing of 140 of its 340 branches, including half of Michigan National Bank Mid-Michigan's 20 area branches. The holding company struggled to remain independent in the midst of setbacks in banking deregulation. One such deregulation in 1988 allowed for statewide branch banking and allowed Michigan National Corporation to consolidate all of its affiliate banks into one bank called Michigan National Bank. In 1995, Michigan National Bank was sold to Australian National Bank. In 2000, Australian National Bank sold Michigan National Corporation to the Dutch financial institution ABN AMRO. ABN AMRO already owned the Michigan-based financial institution, Standard Federal Bank. On October 9, 2001, ABN AMRO merged Standard Federal Bank, which was founded in Detroit in 1893, with Michigan National Bank. The combined bank adopted Michigan National's National Bank Charter, so the name of the merged bank became Standard Federal Bank N.A. for National Association. ABN AMRO's American subsidiary was LaSalle Bank Corporation, which also owned Chicago-based LaSalle Bank N.A. On September 12, 2005, Standard Federal Bank N.A. changed its name to LaSalle Bank Midwest N.A. in what was called a brand consolidation instead of a merger in order to combine marketing resources. In 2007, ABN AMRO agreed to be taken over by a consortium of 3 European banks. In a side deal, LaSalle Bank Corporation was sold by ABN AMRO to Bank of America based in Charlotte, North Carolina. On October 1, 2007, Bank of America officially took over LaSalle. Over the following few months, sign companies, including Earl Dobb Signs locally, replaced LaSalle Bank signs with Bank of America signs, which were shrouded with LaSalle Bank temporary canvas signs. On the weekend before Monday, May 5th, the LaSalle shrouds were removed to reveal the Bank of America logo. LaSalle signs, which were not replaced in time, such as at the Mount Foundation building downtown, were covered with Bank of America canvas signs. The immediate effect of Bank of America's October takeover of LaSalle was access to all Bank of America and LaSalle ATMs by Bank of America and LaSalle Bank ATM cardholders, as well as the ability of LaSalle ATM cardholders to access ATMs worldwide, fee-free, of banks which are members of the Global ATM Alliance, which Bank of America is part of, as is Scotiabank in Canada. Being a $1 trillion mega bank, Bank of America became the target of critics who believed the bank is too big and abusive. Members of the Occupy Flint movement picketed the Bank of America downtown office in the Mount Foundation building in 2011. The downtown location closed in 2013 due to declining business. On May 11, 2014, Huntington's holding company, Huntington Bankshares Inc., bought from Bank of America its operations in the Flint, Monroe, Holland, and Muskegon areas. The month before, Huntington bought Bank of America branches in the Saginaw, Alma, and Port Huron areas. Huntington has started in 2013 establishing offices inside Meijer stores, including stores in the Flint area. The sale saved the branch on Ballinger Highway, as it was later to be closed by Bank of America, but Huntington wanted that branch to stay open. Lucky me, that's my handy bank. But I was digressing. The sale also included most deposits at the bank, but not the outstanding loans which stayed with Bank of America. Earl Dobb Signs returned to change the signs from Bank of America to Huntington. This writer's checking account was not included due to its ties with an investment account with co-owned Merrill Lynch. I was able to transfer the checking account to Huntington. In late August, new Huntington signs were erected shrouded with temporary covers with Bank of America name. As mentioned, the conversions took place the weekend before the former Bank of America branches in the Flint area reopened as Huntington branches on Monday, September 15, 2014. Because credit card accounts were also not transferred, this writer was able to apply for a Huntington credit card online and began using that card on September 1st. After all the Bank of America credit card transactions went through, I cashed in the bonus points, paid off the Bank of America credit card bill at a branch, and closed the credit card account with the help of the Bank of America branch officers who were retained by Huntington. Afterwards, the old card was shredded. The new Huntington ATM card arrived Thursday after the changeover. The Welcome to Huntington instruction package without new checks arrived in the mail the following day. The Huntington checks finally arrived the following Wednesday. The next day, I had an appointment with the Huntington investment specialist to arrange transferring the investments from Merrill Lynch to Huntington Investment Company. In January 2016, Columbus, Ohio-based Huntington Bank shares bought Akron, Ohio-based First Merit Court for $3.4 billion. Nearly 4 years beforehand, First Merit had bought and absorbed Citizens Republic Bancorp, parent of Citizens Bank, whose downtown Flint headquarters is topped off by the landmark Weather Ball. After First Merit absorbed Citizens, the original CB neon letters were replaced by FM letters and First Merit's diamond-shaped logo. Huntington completed this acquisition of First Merit on August 2016. This led to Huntington fielding questions on the status of the Weather Ball. Huntington assured Flint residents that the Weather Ball would be retained and would be refaced in new letters. In November, Huntington began makeovers of First Merit branches and replacing signs which would be shrouded with temporary First Merit signs. Conversion of First Merit branches into Huntington branches would take place in February of 2017. And also, I did see, courtesy of Bill Carr Signs, the changeover of signs from First Merit to Huntington, but again covered with temporary canvas covers. The First Merit Bank in Flushing. And that takes care of this month's presentation. Watch my new book coming out early next year, and I thank you very much.
Thank you, Gary.